vanishing folklore and belief.
A Story of the Fox, from Korean Folktales, public domain reading, circa 1913. The Fox. In Korea they say it is one of the long-lived creatures, as is the tortoise, the deer, the crane. These long-lived creatures attain a special state of spiritual refinement. If trees exist, through long ages they become coal. If pine resin endures, it becomes amber. So the fox, if it lives long, while it never becomes an angel or spiritual being as a man does, takes on various metamorphoses, and appears on earth in various forms. Yi Kwai was the son of a minister. He passed his exams and held high office. When his father was governor of Pyongan province, Kwai was a little boy and accompanied him. The governor's first wife being dead, Kwai's stepmother was the mistress of the home. Once, when His Excellency had gone out on an inspecting tour, the yamen was left vacant, and Kwai was there with her. In the rear garden of the official quarters was a pavilion, called the Hill Pagoda. That was connected by a narrow gateway with the public hall. Frequently, Kwai took one of his yamen boys with him and went there to study. And once at night, when it had grown late, and the boy who accompanied him had taken his departure, the door opened suddenly, and a young woman came in. Her clothes were neat and clean, and she was very pretty. Kwai looked carefully at her, but did not recognize her. She was evidently a stranger, as there was no such person among the dancing girls of the yamen. He remained looking at her, in doubt as to who she was, while she, on the other hand, took her place in the corner of the room and said nothing. "Who are you?" he asked. She laughed and made no reply. He called her. She came and knelt down before him, and he took her by the hand and patted her shoulder, as though he greeted her favorably. The woman smiled and pretended to enjoy it. He concluded, however, that she was not a real woman, but a goblin of some kind, or perhaps a fox, and what to do he knew not. Suddenly he decided on a plan. He caught her, swung her on his back, and rushed out through the gate into the yamen quarters, where he shouted at the top of his voice for his stepmother and for his servants to come. It was midnight, and they were all asleep. No one replied, and no one came. The woman then, being on his back, bit him furiously at the nape of his neck. By this he knew that she was a fox. He was unable to stand the pain of it. He loosened his grasp when she jumped to the ground, made her escape, and was seen no more. What a pity that no one came to Kwai's rescue, and so made sure of the beast. Imbang.
vanishing folklore